Today's top breaking news with Gitanjali from Bayan Times. Doctor test positive in Vizag. Officials start tracing primary contacts. No new positive cases have been reported in Vishakhapatnam district on Friday. Till now, 85 cases were reported in the district. Of the total cases, 62 have been discharged. There are 22 active cases, while there has been one casualty. A doctor from Maharanipeta who tested positive on Thursday contracted the virus after treating a couple. They later tested positive. His family members, however, tested negative when the tests were conducted on them. The doctor's primary and secondary contacts are being identified. Meanwhile, the area where the doctor resides has been announced as a containment zone, and Greater Vishakhapatnam Municipal Corporation (GVMC) staff, along with health officials, have taken up cluster containment strategy in the area. A GVMC official said there should not be any activity except shops of essential commodities and milk in containment zones. People were told not to move in groups and maintain social distancing. Unless there is an emergency, none should step out of the containment zones, he said. TDP cries foul over demolition of 200-year-old Three Lanterns Pillar in Vizianagaram. Kicking up a controversy, the administration of Vizianagaram district demolished the pre-independence era Three Lanterns Pillar, a popular landmark in the heart of Vizianagaram town, late on Friday night. While the district administration said it demolished the structure as part of the development work and will reinstate it, the opposition TDP cried foul, saying it is an effort to erase the contributors of the family of the former Union Minister and party leader P. Ashok Gajpati Raju to the region. The pillar with three lions on each side was constructed at the junction of three major roads in Vizianagaram by the Pusapati dynasty about 200 years ago. According to locals, lanterns used to be lit up on the three sides of the pillar to give directions to the bullocks in the nights in those days. Though the lanterns were not used as days passed with the advent of street lights, the Three Lanterns Pillar became a landmark in the town. The demolition of the Three Lanterns Pillar took a political turn, with the opposition TDP taking exception to the decision of the district administration to remove the pre-independence era structure. Sessions on growth of priority sectors at state district levels. YSRC government. The YSRC government has decided to hold week-long brainstorming sessions at the state and district level to mark its 1 year in office, which will discuss the progress achieved in different fields. Raitu Bharosa Kendras will be launched on May 30, marking the completion of 1 year of YSRC government. A tentative schedule for the 3-hour daily meetings has been prepared. The sessions will focus on achievements in agriculture, education, health and industries, along with the welfare programs launched. The government intends to assess the ground realities and impact of its numerous initiatives and also to get feedback from stakeholders to develop a future plan better than the existing one. KCR turns a trendsetter, makes Kandua popular. The nose to him, Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has become a trendsetter after he was spotted wearing a kandua instead of a mask as a precaution against coronavirus. The demand for the same has gone up. The power looms and textile units in Sirkila have received a bulk orders for kandua from private agencies as well as TRS party leaders and activists. Given the multiple uses of a kandua, people have started using it instead of a mask. Guntuga Koteshwar, a weaver, said he made kanduas for the Chief Minister and added that he had received an order for making 1,600 kanduas from the CM. The Chief Minister TRS leaders placed orders for kanduas, said another weaver in Sirkila, and this has led to about 5,000 weavers getting direct as well as indirect employment in the erstwhile Karimnagar district. Telangana records 3 more deaths, 62 new positive cases. With 3 more deaths and 62 new positive cases, Telangana's corona graph continued its disconcerting journey upwards on Friday as well in the last 1 week alone. As many as 14 people have lost their lives due to the deadly virus. As per the medical bulletin released by the Director of Public Health and Family Welfare, 42 of these cases were in GHMC limits and 1 in Rangareddy district. As per the statistics, 19 more migrants have tested positive for the virus in the state, which is seeing a large influx of migrant workers returning back to the state. On the whole, 118 of the active cases are all imported from the other states. The total number of COVID positive cases being dealt with by the health facility is 670. Meanwhile, 4 persons of a family tested positive for the virus at Garikadem in Sangareddy district on Friday. With this, we conclude with our today's news headlines. For more such latest news and updates, like, share, and subscribe Pie and Times. Stay tuned, stay updated.